GMGT, yeah, GMGT. Good music, good times, we bring the good vibes. Where the culture lives, we ain't just nice, we real nice. Good music, good times.
Excuse my manners. Good morning, sir. Welcome back in the building.
Thank you.
This is the first time you've been here since we've redone the
all
studio.
they fix up, all they make our money. Watching. We were looking like Fox News set.
We spend our money. We ain't make your money.
We try to think.
Well, it's spent to make.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, pandemic was a blessing for me. Minus the loss of human life,
right.
You know, the obvious things that we didn't want to happen, you know what I mean, losing your jobs and so on and so forth. Besides that, it was good for me because what happened is that I got better at recording because I started recording myself because I couldn't go to the studio, obviously, but I still wanted to make music. So what I did is I invested in what I needed to record my own songs. Every song that you've heard from my song, Oh My Gosh, until now, I recorded myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I haven't gone to the studio, somebody else's studio in a very, very long time. Well, since then till now, I've gotten better at that. And I always like to tell people, if you didn't come out of the pandemic being better at something that you were already good at or learning a new skill or craft, then you waste your time.
You've been putting out so much song, you write for so much people. Like, what is your creative process like?
I just could be sitting on the couch watching TV and something hit me.
And you just go and record
I just go in the room and record it because now I don't have to book the studio time and drive. You know what I mean? Or I could be in the gym, or I could be falling asleep. You know that segment between sleep and wake where you're hearing stuff like, wait a minute, and you jump up and you go and you record or whatever the case may be. So I don't have any one process. You might say something and I might leave here with something like, oh, that is a song. You know what I mean? I don't have any one method to which my creative juices flow. Yeah.
How do you figure out who goes with what? Like, hey,
I don't. The music does it for me. You see, people just overthink things too much. Things so simple. It's just vibe. It's just going with your heart and your energy and your vibe and your feeling. It's like somebody's good at something. It's like I see a man back up a 18-wheeler and he took like 30 seconds to park it into a tight spot because he already know what he's doing after experience. He just knows it's automatic to him. I can't do that. It can take me 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? So it just after a while it just became like second nature. Like, okay, you hear people's voices just because not that I'm better. It's just that it just comes second nature. You hear somebody's voice like, yeah, this is for Baba Boy. Or this is for me. Or some of the songs I write for Patrice, the octave might be so high I can't do it or execute. I don't have her vocal ability. Right. So obviously, common sensible thing to do would be to give it to her.
Right.
You know, yeah.
I thought there was a science to it because it seems like
there is a science, but the science is within.
It's him. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I am the science as opposed to the scientist.
Right.
But I'm actually both.
Every time I hear a project that you work, like you might write the 7 songs on the rhythm, but it seems like you allocated to just the right people. Like, oh my God, this song matches this person so perfectly.
It would amaze the people who are not accustomed to doing it. It's just like me being amazed by the man backing up the U-Haul, the truck, and he's just like, what are you talking about? That's like, does do that all the time, you know? But it only comes over time. It's not until like, you know, toot your own horn about a car. Right. I mean, it wasn't always like that. You know, I mean, I had the vibe and the energy. It's just that with time you get better at things. The funny thing is, I just always say, boy, it's like the only thing that mankind has not invented yet is some kind of a pill, a vaccine or something to make the youth understand and believe what the older people are saying.
Right.
You just have to learn for yourself.
Experience.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I hear it all the time, don't give up. Hard work does pay off.
Yeah.
It sounds like stupidness, but I tell like, how much harder you want me to work? Like, harder than this? Like, harder than this? But I just always tell people, I wouldn't trade my journey or my path for anything because it's making me who I am today. It helps me to remain humble. It helps me to understand that you could lose it at any given point. The universe is a balance. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to make sure you do good and be humble and everything because if you don't humble yourself, the universe could humble you.
Right. I remember when I think we had our very first conversation was the Spanish Fly rhythm. When you and Friction did that rhythm back, I think was like 2014 or something.
Gone. Yeah. I don't remember when. Yeah, that was actually the first time I wrote for Patrice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that project.
A Little Wine.
Yep. You came and you released it with us. And I remember you saying, yo, I did this whole project. I wrote everything on this rhythm. And at the time, we had nobody doing that kind of thing where they was.
But that was only because, like I said, the road traveled again. You know what I mean? I went the hard way, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody gave me anything. Nobody built me but my fans. Nobody built me but my fans and my hard work. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we can't tell, say, my badness and my mother prior met me there, and that's facts. You understand what I'm saying? That's because now people were doing rhythms and they would never give me an opportunity to be on these rhythms. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I'm gonna make my own. You know what I mean? Friction felt the same way. He couldn't get nobody to voice. I can't get nobody to voice me on this stuff. I'm gonna build my own.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I had just met Patrice, as a matter of fact, and asked her, would she sing a song if I wrote it? And she was like, if she likes it, she would do it. I told the story many times. You know what I mean? And she actually did it, and a little wine was born. I got a little blind with life for the party. You know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean? I got a little blind. I was happy for that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Just kept pushing on.
Where did you get your work ethic from? Because that is the one thing I think has been constant with you.
I don't know. I mean, I think my resilience and work ethic maybe come from just the way my mother raised me. Basically, just seeing her, you know what I mean, work the soil, you know what I mean, till just do what she has to do, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that things, I know that hard work does pay off, you know what I'm saying, because even she herself is very, very blessed right now, you know, comfortable. And it's just something in me that I don't know how to give up, man. I just don't know how. In resistance is something that makes me stronger. It's just like I tell people, like, go into the gym. If you lift the heaviest weight, you can't do it the first day, the second, third day, but after a while, it becomes light. It becomes light work for you. It's just something within me where I just don't know how to quit. And I also, the mistake is, or probably the good thing is that I've learned that if you don't give up, no matter how long it takes you, you will see some measure of success. And that goes that goes not just for music, but with anything. As long as you don't give up, you will see some measure of success. The thing is, the universe has it figured out where it gives it to you when you're ready for it. You might not get it when you want it, but it will come, and it comes when you're ready for it.
I have to admit, I've been having some struggles around that. Like,
but
I feel like I am ready, but the universe is saying
you feel you're ready.
Yeah.
One thing I know is that the universe knows us better than we know ourselves.
Amen to that.
Facts.
Yep.
Big facts. I'm living testimony of that, bro.
Talk to me about your mom. I know you've spoken very highly about your mom. Your mom.
Mom, lem child.
Yeah, mom, lem child. Look, you just lit up the fact that we said your mom. You spoke highly about the fact that she used to have that, I think, the radio, and she was an English teacher, right?
Maths.
And she...
I get plenty licks of maths in it. If you say 1 + 1 too hard, I just duck. Yeah, math teacher. My mom is a mathematician. She's one of those, what's 65,000 times 255? One of them type of people. Yeah. That wasn't me. You see, she had nothing else to do but maths in her days.
Right.
I had plenty things to do, so I get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And how was she able to keep you focused? Because your vocabulary is one of the things I remember you speaking about and saying that she was one of the reasons why you... That
is culture. Vocabulary is culture. See, I grew up in an era in Vincy, and in an area in Vincy where they ain't had much else to do, so a debate about any topic was like a sport.
Right.
So I stand up and watch my father and his friends talking about, well, I was very recalcitrant of you. and then if you use a wrong word, I'm going to say, I challenge that word. Is that a word? But it's a regular conversation.
Right.
You understand? It's a regular conversation they have. It could be about cricket. You understand what I'm saying? And you use a word, man. It had this, my father friend, Parky. He'd be like, hey, I challenge that word. Is that a word? Scraper, is that a word? And they go on and arguing whether it's a word or not until it comes from the Latin form of this word.
Right.
I mean, so I grew up under that. That's just culture, you understand? And then that helped me when I went to school where English was like my favorite subject. You know what I mean? Easy. I just like words. And it ended up helping me now with the music. You see? So you just be being prepared for what is to happen to you from your small or whatever. And you don't even know it sometimes.
Questions. Every time we talk, I have questions.
How long is this thing here? Because I feel all the shit just bring me in from the start.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
you can come back. Listen.
The doors are open anytime you feel like pulling up. Yo, I got something new I want to drop. Just pull up. We got you.
I'm going to be here a lot then. I'm going to be here every week. Couple times a week.
Come through.
No, I actually have like 255,000 songs.
We believe that.
Okay.
Of course, no disrespect to any other artist. Everybody works differently. We have artists and maybe there's 5 songs and we could play a couple new songs. Like you have like, I could think of at least 20 songs that are current, relevant, new 2 songs like right now that are still popping that we could play it of yours.
Oh.
Whether you performed them or you wrote them, like it's crazy.
Oh.
I'm still here winding down to Sweetest Rhythm. Like all these songs like are great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But you see what it is that I work with so many different producers because I like to give opportunity because I know what it was like to not be given any opportunity. So if anyone approaches me and their project is on point and I love it, I'm not gonna act like, okay, you have not enough followers, nobody know you.
You have to kiss the ring.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna still try to work with this person. So what happened is that I ended up working with so many different producers added to my own personal projects throughout the pandemic. So if I'm recording 2-3 songs per day, which I do, you know what I'm saying? 2-3 every day almost, you know? And then for 2 years of a pandemic, and then all these producers decide, okay, the place opening up, I'm about to drop my project. This one, say I go drop these 2, this one, that one, this one, that's one. That's how it ended up being 2 songs. Because I don't do much. You know, I record, I like to travel, you know, I shop.
Yeah.
I go to the gym and I just record music.
I feel like we have so much to talk about, we may not even have enough time.
I tell you no.
wait, I gotta jump in with this question real quick because you talked about working with other people, and I actually wanted to ask you. You actually have a reputation of being very professional, being about your business, like punctuality, certain things. Like you take your craft very seriously, which I love, right? And I've seen you make posts and like, hey, I'm looking for singers, or I'm looking for this. What does it take if anybody was out here interested and they're like, I want to work with Problem Child? How could they do that? What does it take to get a hold of you and kind of get that going?
Instagram.
So Instagram
Just
is the best place.
Instagram and be on point.
Just don't waste my time.
Nice.
Just be serious, you know what I mean? And some people don't say they want it until it's time to do
Put in the work. Put in
it
the work.
takes to get it. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be a boss until it's time to pay for the office space.
I know you on the Amazing, or you did the whole project for the Amazing Rhythm, correct?
No, not really. That was produced. Okay, so I went to Barbados, right? On my way to work with some artists, right? A couple of friends on my way back from St. Vincent. And where I was staying, my brethren DJ Kai, obviously, he's Bajan. So I was like, yo, pull up, let's do some work. I didn't know what.
Shout out to DJ Kai, that's
Shout
my
out to
boy.
Kai.
Yeah, big up yourself, Kyle, right? And so while we're there and so on and so forth, and then we trying to construct, I know what I wanted, I know what kind of vibe or BPM I wanted. So we built it together. I'm humming, play, and then he's putting it in, and we building it together, whatever the case may be. And then it went from that to me recording my song on the rhythm. And then I actually was playing around, messing around with a song, but I was like, it has a Bajan slang terminology in it. And I was like, I don't want to do it because I'm not Bajan. So I asked Mole to do the collab with me. And he agreed. A couple of other songs on there I wrote, but I don't think I wrote everything on here. And I wrote, okay, Shal and Father Fox collab I did.
Okay.
My single. Mo wrote his part on the collab. I wrote my part. I wrote Patrice. Oh, Terror the Governor wrote his own song.
Okay.
Lava Man wrote his own song. Did I forget anybody else? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Skinny
Fabulous
Skinny
is on
wrote
it.
his own song.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a deep rhythm.
Yeah, it did, but it
Very
have like
nice.
2 collabs and thing, you know what I mean? Vibes. So I'm trying to touch every island and shift the energy, you know what I'm saying? So the vibe could spread faster as opposed to just being all Vincentian, all Grenadian, all St. Lucian, Bajan artists or whatever. Just spread the love, you know?
I'm seeing that a lot right now. Is that like a concerted effort among the artists to kind of?
No, they're teething it from me. That's my idea.
Oh, they're teething it from you.
It's a good idea.
I'm just playing. I don't know because I haven't really seen it. It's just my vision. But of course, great minds think alike. So I'm pretty sure other people might have the same idea. But
all right. So do we want to test the waters on this rhythm right here? We have the Amazing Rhythm.
Go on up,
Problem
man.
Child is in the building. Produced by DJ Kai and Problem Child himself.
Badang.
Badang.
I say I am staying home, not staying home. Me and my friend them on the road, we on the road, on the road, we on the road, on the road, we on the road, on the road, we on the road. In the streets, in the front, in the club, we on the road, on the road. Shell it down, mass in the stadium, bring the alcohol, I don't spray down. Coffee round, mass in the place now. When we come to road, we don't play round, don't play round, no, we don't play round. We come out and fete and party. Me and my friend them on the road, we on the road, on the road.
All right. Let me give you the Problem Child and Mole on this one right now. This one is called Move Your Ram Goods.
My favorite.
Can't say the real thing.
Yeah, we can say it over.
question. How dirty is the dirty one?
No, it just that's not one word, right?
RSL. Okay, RSL. We opening it up right here now. RSL in Barbados. That's okay.
If you ain't studying you, move your asshole. What I do is not your business. Move your asshole. Talking about me, but your life is a mess. Move your asshole. Move your asshole. Move your asshole. How many times you want me to tell you? Move your asshole. Move your asshole. Then friend, move your asshole. How many ways you want me to tell you? Move your asshole. I don't study you.
Don't mix it up. Don't mix it up. I want to hear more part.
Let's go.
Running up your blinking mouth. Whenever you see me, you acting like you're dumb. You asshole. You can tell a fake friend what your asshole. A bad mind leader, your asshole.
Let's go.
People in the feelings, your asshole. You think you're better than me?
Move your asshole.
If you ain't studying you, move your asshole.
All right.
It is not your business.
This is a combination St. Vincent and Barbados, but let's head over to Grenada real quick. Lava man. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, shout out to you and Kai on this rhythm. It's a cool vibe.
Yo.
No, the boy,
Yeah. He went off on this one. He went off.
Yeah. I love it.
Fly the drone, look at the ratio to woman.
Oh my gosh. Before we go on to the next one, I want to say morning to Momlem.
Momlem child.
Momlem child. Morning, Momlem. Let's head back to St. Vincent. Mom is here. It's only right we go back to St. Vincent.
Liquor shot, them on them liquor shot. We don't bust no liquor shot.
Vincent June.
When country man in the place, the party mash up. Leave one man in the place. The party rip up. When tongue man in the place, the party wake up. When Prince man them come and them start to beat them drum and the ballin'. Wildest thing, tell them we are the wildest thing. Y'all ride this thing, don't leave on the childish thing. Wildest thing, tell them we are the wildest thing. Y'all ride this thing, and leave on the childish thing. Pull up, look how the dance floor full up. Look how the girl them turn up. And select our pull up. Style we are give them. Sunset and women, and we not making sport. This is not ESPN. No time for the y'all come for the hands up for the bashment and liquor shot. All them on them liquor shot. We don't bust no liquor shot. Ooh, when country man in
All right. We're going to stay in St. Vincent for the next one. Can y'all guess where we going? It's only right. He worked on the rhythm. It's only right that we stay in St. Vincent. Can you guess where we're going right now? again.
Ready again.
Again. And again and again.
Here we go.
Bodies.
All in favor, put up your hand. Who say party? Who say party? Here we go.
Facts.
All in favor, all in
Hey.
favor, put hands up, put hands up. Who say party? Who say party? Here we go, here we go. All in favor, put hands up. Badam, badam, what we love.
I want to party. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Vinci Bad Boy in the building with us this morning. Brand new project, The Amazing Rhythm. Let's go.
Here we go, here we go. All in favor, put hands up, put hands up. Who say party? Who say party? Here we go, here we go. All in favor, put hands up. Badam, badam, what we love.
We have drinks. We party rum. Because them ready. The DJ bad.
Yeah, real bad.
Let me jump, let me jump, let me jump, let me jump, let me jump. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't sleep, wake up. Dirty up, good clothes. Sweat out, weave and make up. We gonna play shake up. Think alike. Everybody drinks, raise up. Every girl a bubble, everybody refill cup.
And a link up, all in favor, put up your hand. Who say party? Who say party? Here we go, here we go. All in favor, put hands up, put hands up. Who say party? Who say party? Here we go, here we go. All in favor, put hands up. Ready again, ready again,
I wanna hear the terror.
You want to hear the terror?
ready again,
I realize I scrolled through the terror. I missed the terror.
ready again,
Can't miss the terror.
How can I miss the terror?
ready again,
Cannot miss the terror.
Let me get it.
That is
Ready
the
up.
governor.
ready again, ready again. Ready again. Ready again. Well, here we go.
Bodies.
Trouble in the town. Trouble in the town. Trouble in the town. Trouble in the town. Trouble in the town.
Somebody say ace.
Trouble in the town. And the rhythm, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby. Job in the place. Baby, lum, 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 baby, lum.
Whole carnival. Here's what? Whole carnival is this?
All out for your daughter. All out for your daughter.
All gallant.
Fresh.
Trouble in the town. Trouble in the town.
Well, my oil and oil.
Trouble in the town.
My oil and oil.
Trouble in the town. And the rhythm, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum, baby, lum. Job in the place. Baby, lum, 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 baby, lum. Just belting waves. Baby, lum, baby,
And when we hold them,
all out for your daughter. All out for your daughter.
you know Jaja no cater. You know Jaja no cater.
All out for your daughter. All out for your daughter. Girl, wind me over. Wind me over. All over the world we playing job job.
We jamming,
Think black and we dirty job job.
we jamming,
Ladies not to bend back for the job job.
we jamming,
Nothing in the world could stop the job job.
we jamming.
Take job in ya. All out in ya. Come shell in ya. More job in ya. Take job in ya. All out in ya. Come shell in ya. More job in ya. Anyway then, baby lum, baby lum, baby lum, baby lum, baby lum, baby lum. Job in there.
And there you have it, guys.
The amazing
The
rhythm.
Amazing Rhythm, brand new. Problem Child, just let everybody know where they can go find you on all social media platforms. They gotta stream your music.
REAL, real problem child, not the real, one real, nothing else, just real problem child.
Real Problem Child
On
across.
Instagram, yeah. Maybe the business, but the other thing, them, you
Okay.
know, TikTok and all stuff. I mean, I'm on, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
IG my things set for now. I don't want Facebook like that neither.
And anybody want to stream the music, where they go find it?
On all the platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms. Everything. iTunes, Spotify,
Real Problem
Deezer,
Time.
Amazon, Tidal. Anything, just name it.
And
On YouTube as well.
Hey, can we just get a genre, right? We just want to get a genre. Buy the people music, right?
You understand how that works?
So,
Okay.
with the state of where we are now, like, do you have any commentary? How do you feel about where we are as soca and where we
People
going
in
and what we need
the
to
genre thing, people didn't understand how it works. It's not just wake up in the morning and decide make soca a genre. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. Being a genre come with a lot of responsibilities that soca ain't at the level to support as yet. For instance, you want to do a top 100 album chart. How many soca albums are there that's out?
Right.
Okay, so you can't probably even do a top 5.
Right.
Much less a top 100. No, it's not the artists them fault because people will be like, well, you're making the artist, but not our album, sorry. But you guys have to actually go out there and purchase it because in the day and age that we live in, the only thing that matters is numbers. These people don't care about anything that's numbers. They don't owe us any favors.
Right.
So if we're not, that's how Afrobeats became what it is now. It's just the numbers. They was like, they see the numbers. Who are these guys that's moving all these units? You trying to tell me what's the last soca album to go gold or single? Gold is 500,000 copies sold.
Yeah.
Nobody don't go gold. You want to tell me they have 500,000 people in the world that doesn't listen to soca who could buy a song for 99 cents? There it exists, but we just don't support. We don't spend our money. We could get it for free. We go watch it on YouTube, which I'm not against, you know what I'm saying? Because even with the views, you get some kind of compensation eventually, you know what I mean? But we don't, and some people just don't have the means, you know what I'm saying? Some of the islands don't have access to some of these platforms as well.
Right.
So it's not really nobody's fault, really. It's just unfortunate circumstances. But the people who can support should support, purchase the music. You know what I mean? You're doing more than putting money in somebody's pocket. And then the soca art is so tangible because we are like right there.
Yeah.
It's like, I see he yesterday, I buy his thing for what, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then those are the same people who complain and be like, yo, soca is not a genre. It's the numbers. You have to move units. You have to move units, and that's the only thing that these people see. There's no way around it. Don't let nobody fool all you talking about sign a petition and none of that. None of that. It's all about the numbers. If we ain't move the numbers, it can never happen. I'm here to be the bearer of bad news. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just keeping it real with all you. I don't want to put all on the spot, but how many people could say they purchased both? I have 2 albums. How many people could say they purchased the full album? Not many people. You know what I mean? But they could say, problem, I rate you, ting. Yet, you go and buy a bottle of champagne for $200 and $300 in the thing, or you can't spend $10 on your favorite artist. So
It's literally the price of a cup of coffee.
Let me ask that question. Is it the training that we have given to these fans over the years, like with the free access? It's kind of
definitely. I'm not blaming them either, but I'm just letting them know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up in the era too where it was like Toronto Lime. I used to go on Toronto Lime and get the music them for free, and people giving away CDs and DJs making mixes and things, which all help the genre.
Right.
You understand? In some regard, but when you're talking about becoming an official and authentic genre, you know what I mean, by these platform standards, iTunes and all these things, we need numbers.
Right.
And
that's,
you know,
that's
that's just the front line. I mean, about the bottom
So
line.
guys, do your part. I know we are very emotional about that thing. Oh, we don't have a genre. You hearing it from the artist himself? How
we could get one.
We can get one. We can definitely get one. So definitely, even in terms of what we do here sometimes, just to get people to subscribe to $5 a month. For putting out content like that, sometimes it's a hard thing. It's a hard sell because
big up the people them who don't really have it, as we just say, to do it. You know what I'm saying? We understand.
We understand
and
that.
so on, but we're talking about the people them who could very much support and then in turn complain.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you make the decision what comes out when?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the producer just decide, I drop in this week and there's nothing I could do because if it's already with 3 people, I can't say don't drop it when this man over here want his thing to drop. Look, somebody just put up they want to hear Pull Your Own Weight, which is another song that I have out that seems to be doing reasonably well considering how recent it has been released. But there's with this particular project, honestly, I was just sitting at home and it hit me. The producer sent the rhythm. And the song came immediately. You're listening to a 3-day process, right? Because
from rhythm to release.
From rhythm to release.
Wow.
Because I mean, I had other things I wanted to drop, but when I hear this rhythm, I was like, holy smokes! Sam Swickby, big up yourself. He produced the Queendom rhythm, and a couple of other rhythms, Olympic rhythm he produced as well. And I was just like, whoa, holy smokes, bro, this needs to go now. So the song came to me right away. I recorded it.
Right.
And then I just sent it to be mixed and whatever the case. My camera guy just so happened to be staying at my house right now. He does graphics as well. I was like, yo, wake up. We need to do this. Come, let me go in the car. Boom, record me doing this. Bang, bang, bang. Meanwhile, the song mixing. And I'm just communicating with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And then once I got it back, I just like, yo, I make sure I call program directors in St. Vincent because I have that pull. I'm like, I'm sending you something. If you like it, you can play it right away. Don't wait. No. So that was from like Thursday to Saturday.
From rhythm to release.
From receiving the rhythm.
Wow.
Yeah, big up Parry Jack too. Parry Jack overnight. Overnight mixing and mastering that.
Parry real quick?
Parry is the boss.
I want to speak to Parry one day because I've heard so many legendary things about this guy, and a lot of us don't know how integral that man is to the genre of soca in terms of.
That's me again. They following me because I bring when we do Pop's guitar rhythm, everybody start to use him after that. I'll just play.
I'm waiting on him for something. I'm gonna call him just now. Don't worry.
No. All joke aside, Parry did a project. I couldn't believe. But from way back in the day, that's Parry too. Way before I even had the opportunity to be an artist.
Right.
Yeah.
And we call this one 3 days from rhythm to release.
From rhythm to release.
Rhythm to
Shireen B
release.
said you're the hardest working artist that she knows.
All right, shout out to Shireen B locked in right now.
Big up Shireen. What, my little bro? That's my little bro.
That's your little bro?
Yeah.
I'd love to have a few brothers like that.
By the way, sorry, turn up my mic. You see this track, it get instant forward from we put it on the gram, from we put it wherever we put it in Vinci, it just like open people eye, like immediate feedback. Immediate feedback. Bang!
And this one is a power soaker, right? Home Alone. Let me start prepping y'all there.
Ready,
Let's go.
ready, ready,
Step it up.
ready,
All you ready?
ready,
All you ready?
ready, 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 ready,
Speed, man, speed, I'm slow. Speed.
coming back from foreign. Carnival start.
All you pump it up, pump it up.
It's mass. Till your mother come. Mass. Till your mother come.
It's master, mommy, come on.
Mommy, when you coming back from foreign, Carnival start. Well, anyway, it's mass till your mother come. Mass till your mother come. Now we drink a rum now till your mother come. You say you want that while it's till your mother come. Till when your mother come, until your mother come. Till when your mother come, until your mother come. We get it on bad until your mother come. We get it on bad until your mother come. The mother gone away so long, like she don't want to come back home. She's missing the carnival. Is what really going on? She missing the rum, she missing the jump, she missing the mash up. Mommy, you're missing the frolic. You're missing the mass, you're missing the madness. You're missing the fun, you're missing the craziness. You're missing the road, you're really missing the road. Not me, it's mass till your mother come. Mass till your mother come. Now we drink a rum now till your mother come. You say you want that while it's till your mother come. Till when your mother come, until your mother come. Till when your mother come, until your mother come. We get it on bad until your mother come. We get it on bad until your mother come. She know you're locked up in the house until she come back. And they do miss the carnival, and that can't happen at all. All your friends them on the run, all of them drinking no rum, all of them mashing up party. Mommy, you're missing the frolic. You're missing the mass, you're missing the madness. You're missing the fun, you're missing the craziness. You're missing the road, you're really missing the road. Not me, it's mass till your mother come. Mass till your mother come. Now we drink our rum now till your mother come. You say you want that while it's till your mother come. Till when your
This bad. This bad.
A hard hustler.
Yo, DJ's already asking for it in the chat.
Y'all know what it is, man. Good music, good times. Where the culture lives, we got Problem Child in the building.
And what we're
this
talking
morning.
about, Support It officially went on the platforms last night
So
at
go out
midnight.
there. Go out there.
Just reached platforms.
Make
on
soca
YouTube
artists
yesterday
rich.
at about 8 p.m. Yeah.
Make them soca artists rich.
Just make the song successful for now because somebody about rich afterwards. Just make the song successful for now. DJs gotta bust new tunes too, man. All they still playing 19 or gone songs as the hype thing. All they afraid busting. I mean, I always aim for longevity with my music anyway, so I can't really complain. Thing, you know, people just latch on and hold on.
But these new songs is really hidden, and sometimes as a fan, I know I would sometimes be like, why he hold that song for this person, whatever. Right now, I feel like you have the two hottest songs on that amazing rhythm. This next song is
Now, all the songs on the Amazing Hot, everybody.
If you had to give like just one piece of advice for, let's say, an artist, anybody in the business that's looking on right now, if you could impart something onto them. Like,
it depends on what they need advice on. You know what I mean? Some people need advice on promotion, some people need advice on recording, some people need advice on breaking through. But, I mean, to generalize it, you have to remain humble. Be patient and just work extremely hard. That just goes for everything, every aspect of not giving up now, of wanting advice. But, you know what I mean, there's some smaller intricacies that happens with, you know, depending on what you're looking at. If it's marketing, you can't be lazy and whatever it is. Quality, we gotta stress on quality as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do 25 songs, you know what I mean, and they 6 or they 2 or 3 out of 10. It's better you do 4 or 5 and invest your bread and make sure that a proper mix and a master comes out so you could thump, so you could stand up next to this mother come song here. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, when the DJ crossover, you're singing like paper scraps, you know what I mean? And he's singing like a reggae, like, you know what I'm saying? And remain humble, because remember, the most important thing about remaining humble is if you don't humble yourself, the universe will humble you.
That's right.
Amen to that.
I know there was a question earlier about his fashion, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have
You're
a question
always
about
looking
that.
fresh.
Yeah.
Is there inspiration behind that?
You always see me looking fresh.
Either fresh or shirtless. One or the other. We like
All you
both
don't
of
see
them.
No, I don't always be looking fresh. Hence, promoters, if all you're listening, that's why all your video drop just takes so long to come back. The promotional drop for the parties, understand this from my perspective. I don't know about no other artists. Brethren, I am not doing no video drop with no mango stain on my shirt. I am not doing no video drop first thing in the morning. I don't go anywhere. So unless I'm looking presentable, it will be very, very hard for you to get a drop immediately. Now, when I put on some clothes and I'm looking sensible and looking like a decent artist, my presentation is right, I don't have any problem doing video drops. But you know what I mean? It goes back to the fashion thing, is that you have to take pride in your brand. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not holding the phone in my hand and doing a selfie first thing in the morning. In my house, my place of sanctity and refuge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And come on, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem doing it, but there's a thing that me and them going through right now where it's like, nah, you will get your drop, bro. You see, you're looking at, a little basic today, but still presentable. Fashion is my thing. Blame my mother for that too.
Nice.
Yeah, she used to dress me up on Sunday. She used to look through catalogs. We used to call them fashion book.
Yes.
Look through the catalog. I like this outfit here. She would take she cloth and go buy a seamstress and get it made and get this thing made for my sister thing. And Sunday we taking out pictures to put in the album. We ain't going a place, eh? We in the yard.
Mom, let me hear what he's saying about you.
I love fashion. And it has levels to fashion. I'm telling you right now, we could talk about this wholly because I am as passionate about fashion as I am about music.
I was about to ask that question.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? When all this to me, just like trying to keep it nice to the world. All they just be saying some reckless things. And no, because not because you're matching me and you think on point. Matching is a level in it. I'm matching. When you think matching, you look good. You look thing, but it's a different thing. Like boy, like this color so backwards, boy. So it mean more than the regular color. There's some deep intricacies when it comes to fashion and thing. You understand the material? Like when the thing is silk, you know what I mean? It flows different, bro. When the wind blow, you know what I mean? It just change. Your hair don't stand up on your hand different. You know? Just know. Don't do it. Don't do it or stop doing it. And you don't even need, it is not even about spending a lot of money. It's just like your vibe and your energy and being you and doing what. If you feel like something in the morning, you're not supposed to care what. If you're a fashionist star, STAR, you ain't supposed to feel, you're supposed to worry about what nobody say about you when you put on your thing if it make you feel like how you want to feel.
Right.
You understand what? 2 years ago, I wear bell-bottom pants, man, looking at me like, yo, problem. And now, look, everybody, they calling it flare pants now. And I got proof of that. What was it? What do you think name? PSDD. There's a show that's happening in New York. PCD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post Carnival.
Yeah, probably like 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, man, making a little problem, you crazy, Jed, yo, whatever the case. Now they calling it flare pants. Everybody, come on.
Migos on Vogue with this and all that.
And you know what? I'm going to look for the picture and I'm going to post it in my stories today.
You mentioned hip-hop, right? And I know when you first started, it was more of like a hip-hop dancehall type of vibes, right?
That's always been my niche, man. Like I'm learning to be a soca artist still. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my twangs and thing is hip hop and dancehall and thing. That's what I really grew up being aspiring to be. You know what I'm saying? But when I did my first soca song for shits and giggles, you know what I mean, for lack of a better term, sense on myself, you know what I mean, and it connected. You know what I mean? Soca accepted me, and it is my culture, and I do love the music. So why not? You know what I'm saying? But I still struggle sometimes to pronounce and say things a certain way because, yes, I'm West Indian, yes, I'm Vincy, but you gotta understand, and you program yourself to want to be something and how to switch it, it will always come out immediately, you know. So yeah, so I'll bear with me a little bit when I say little things like, bad mind forget bun up. Bad mind forget bun up. Who says that? Yeah, I mean, plus, I'm unapologetically me. You understand? I don't care what nobody says already.
You got your own style, yeah.
That's me. It's just me, bro.
So that's one thing I can certify here, that you're probably one of the person that I've spoken to as an artiste that I've never seen you deviate from anything or pretend to be anything. Every time I see you on an interview, it's the same energy, same vibe, same consistency.
It's just myself.
Yeah.
Some people can resonate with it and some people can't. And I totally understand. You know what I mean? You're not going to... If you could show me anybody who pleased or made everybody on the planet happy, I shake their hand. It's not possible. It's impossible. So just be yourself. You might as well... The easiest thing for you to be is yourself.
If you can just take a break and look at, let's say, 5 years out, what is your ultimate 5-year plan, so to speak?
I mean, I know what I want, but you know what I'm saying? I believe in the universe. I believe in just things will fall into place and just make the best of each opportunity that does fall into place. Because you could plan all you want. If the universe have a different plan for you,
forget it.
You crop or smoke your pipe, as one way to say. You understand? So it's just about being aware, remaining humble, have an idea of where you want to go, know what to do with the things that are gonna materialize, and so on and so forth. I know certain things I wanna accomplish. You know what I mean? They're kind of personal, so I don't even wanna mention them on here.
That's fine.
But I definitely need one of those mainstream songs though. I need one of those like Always Ready, one of those songs to pop and just be mainstream, so they can be like, yo, okay, who's this guy? Okay, he look like one of us. You know, the other genres gonna be saying that. He look like one of us. Let's give him some attention. I can be like, no, it's not just me. You know what I mean? I got my brother, my sister. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's a lot of other artists right now that are experimenting and kind of straddling the lines of soca and other genres of music. Do you have any interest in doing other things like hip hop or going back into dancehall? Are there any artists like that you would work with or
I do that all the time. I've never deviated from doing that. I don't make it my main thing, but ever so often you get a song like Flavor with me and Safari. You understand? I have a song with you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We said trends. I have a song with Afro B, you know what I mean? I have a song with Afro B on my last album. And I'm also working with a bunch of other people who in soca who want to do the same thing. You know, maybe writing the song, advising them as far as who they should put in the song. Patrice has a song with Dexter Daps that I wrote. You understand what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. So yeah, we've been doing that. We just waiting for one of them to pop or a couple of them to pop. We always experimenting with a bunch of different artists. I've written songs. I have songs, mainstream songs written, you know, for R&B acts. And I mean, should the opportunity present itself, I have Afrobeat songs written. I actually have an unreleased song with a dancehall artist that I want to add somebody to, and it's just a bit of a struggle right now to get the person who I want to add to it, because it's one of them big ones. And I mean, we're not going to give up, and if we don't get that person, we try somebody else. So, you know what I mean? We do this all the time. We do this. This is not new. You understand? I know people like Mason from Vincy.
And that goes a long way. That goes
very
so far.
Yeah, very talented. All right, my boy who's saying Take Bamboo reached out to me this morning and we talk some things, and he's like, yo, bro, you didn't have to do that thing. Why you going to do? Because if tomorrow you're going to drop a monster song, it's going to happen. But I don't know what people just be thinking, that they have to like divide and feel like it's all about just them. You know what I mean? And all they can be surprised, but it's not for me to speak on it, because I'm not going to feed that beast. You know what I mean? They had to know why they just do that. I don't do it.
Right. This is a frustration I am speaking on personally. Like, before we redid the studio and we was just the little. You've been with us throughout it.
Yeah, facts.
You know, and you have always shown interest in just showing up regardless of the
Yeah, man.
situation. We've always tried to be professional, but once we switched the studio, a lot of people used to be like, yo, good job. This is what you guys doing. Let me share it. How? I haven't seen them since.
You haven't seen.
I haven't
Maybe
seen
they're
them
just
since.
busy, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just busy.
They're busy.
You know,
They're
how to
busy.
give them a chance
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
people, is the world just opening up,
Yeah.
you know, reopening, you know what I'm saying? So people might be just, you know, engaged elsewhere doing whatever they need to do. But I like quality with the place.
What's a typical problem child day like without music? When you don't do music, if you're not doing music.
And the man said he record 2-3 songs a day.
don't
So
exist.
aside
That
from
don't
the
exist.
music,
I do without music is if I travel.
Right.
Only if I travel, if I take a trip somewhere, if I'm performing, which is still kind of like music involved. But like I say, the day, pre-performance day, you know what I mean, it's probably just like wake up. If the facility, the hotel, wherever has a gym, I probably wake up and go to the gym, sit on the beach, have some cocktails, and that's about it. But a regular day at home is a 4 a.m. wake up.
Wow.
Yeah, prep for the gym, get to the gym by 4:45, 5 o'clock. Leave out of there probably like 7 o'clock, 7:15, depending, go home. If I'm tired, if my pre-workout is doing me well, I won't sleep. If it's not, I'll probably get a little nap. Wake up, start recording. When I get hungry, come out and look in the fridge, eat something, go back and record. You know what I'm saying? Come back out and eat again. You can see where this is going. Go back in and
a lot
record.
of music.
Come back in. If it's a basketball,
sustenance.
I'm going to try to finish my recordings or stop where I'm stopping so I can catch the game. If I have time, if I'm not tired, after the game, I go to sleep, wake up 4 o'clock again.
Do it again.
Yeah. Talk to a bunch of people during the day. And phone calls, I do this all, yeah. I can't talk to 10 people on the phone one time back a text. I can send a voice note, talk to you. And I'm that busy where if I lock into a phone call, when I get off the call,
You have like
I'm
100.
backed up. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well send voice notes and text all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that. Problem is not ignoring y'all. He's
No.
Instagram, the best method of contact, and don't call the man on the phone. Text.
I like how you said that. Don't call me. I didn't want to be rude. Don't call me. Some people calling me, I'm recording. I only need 5 minutes. Okay. And then it turned into a half an hour. So it's like, yeah.
What do you do for fun?
Workout, travel, man, shop. We see all this already.
Travel and shop is your thing.
Shop.
Yeah.
Spend all the money online. No, not all the money. Not all the money. Do not get it twisted.
What is your one guilty pleasure? Like that thing you know, whether it's a comfort food or maybe a brand that you like to buy or something. You have any guilty?
Yo, the internet, bro. Yeah. Yo, I can just be there and like, yo, scrolling. I like this, I could buy this. No need, you know, no reason. Once it's affordable, once I can afford it and I know I'm not going to get in trouble for it in terms of like my bills is paid, I'm good. Shopping, man. Shopping and traveling and stuff. And I hang out with some of the worst influences, man. People like Safari, like, yo, bro, check this out. Yo, sending me a text, yo, think you could get this, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, that's too much. Yo, no, this is how you do it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, we appreciate you taking the time to come out here and be with us, guys. We have 2 projects that dropped today, The Amazing Rhythm and Home Alone. The Amazing Rhythm got about 7 artists on it. Definitely check it out. If you guys need to find out anything Problem Child, you head over to his Instagram page. That's where it all begins. And what is the Instagram one more time?
Real Problem Child.
Real Problem
I'm
Child.
throwing
Real
that in the
Problem
chat
Child.
now.
It have the Fresh Out Rhythm as well.
Fresh Out Rhythm.
Don't
Check
forget
that out.
that it have a song called Pull Your Own Weight.
Shout out
You
to
know what I mean?
everybody.
It
out
have
there.
a song for Zola out called No Stupid Girl.
I thought we had that rhythm. I just checked.
And
I
it have
couldn't
a
find it.
For All of Them Part 2.
All right. So
Yeah, there's plenty thing, man. Just log into the IG and everything else is love.
everything else is
I mean,
love.
everybody be blessed and have a wonderful day. I'm hungry.
So can I ask you a big favor?
Yeah, man.
There is a young lady who has been asking for you on the show here for
Asking for
months.
me?
Yes. When are we gonna bring Problem? When are we gonna bring Problem? Her name is Brittany. I don't even know she's in the chat.
Oh gosh,
she's
Brittany,
there.
yes.
Just tell Brittany good morning. because
Good morning,
she-
Brittany.
She
Have
loves
a
you.
wonderfully blessed day. I love you as well. Thank you for all the love and support.
All right, Brittany, there you go. So
You're not taken for granted.
And the chat has been on fire. Everyone is so happy to see you here.
Thank you very
Everybody's
much.
been
Thanks,
loving the new
guys.
songs.
Thank you. I hope I wasn't too real for everybody. I'm just my
I'm sure
appreciate
people,
it.
exactly.
Not
people
everybody, but you know.
People that are fans, that's one of the things we like about you.
Not everybody, but I have
The right
a
people,
issue
though.
being
The right
being a little too real sometimes, you know.
That's okay.
No such thing here.
Life goes on.
Home Alone.
Guys, check it out. Home Alone.
Oh, look out for new music this weekend.
Oh gosh.
Look out for new music again this
I'm
weekend.
playing it on Good Morning on Sunday.
And next weekend. And the following weekend. And the weekend after that. And the weekend after that. Alright? Problem Child, the Vincy bad boy.
Oh, all right, home. I feel like taking an Uber. Somebody come pick me. Nah, you know.
Good music, good times is what the culture is. We appreciate
Bye, mommy.
you.
Mommy, say bye, all. Yeah, mommy.
Mom,
Bye,
goodbye,
Mom.
goodbye. Shout out to everybody that's on IG listening to us, guys. If you want more content like this, go follow us across
That's a
all.
song, boy. Content.
Go follow us across all social media platforms, GMGT.LIVE. You can tap into our feed on Twitch. We are live on Twitch right now if you want the studio feed. Shout out to Problem Child one more time. Thank you. We appreciate you coming through. Problem Child, appreciate you. We out of here. Any last words before we leave, sir?
Take care of yourself and the children.
All right.
That's right. Alright, we out of here, y'all.
Yo, GMGT is where the culture lives. GMGT ain't just full of vibes, you know. They full of real vibes. So keep it locked. I said to keep it locked.